non-wither has been defeated. It was not on stream because it's kind of annoying streaming split screen, I gotta admit. So we're gonna actually, we will put that in, oh, well, it would help if I actually had it. We will put that in here for now, because after I do a bit of a tour to show what has happened, in the last week or so, actually mostly yesterday. Oh, for crying out loud. You know what? He could stay. I don't care. I shall name him Cliff. Alright. So, we'll go down here. Nothing's changed in here. And this is where it starts to get a little different. Ah, no door. I went and I made this ghast proof. Mostly mob proof if you want to get technical about it. And you do occasionally ride up on the sides, but it doesn't really hurt anything. It just looks weird. And going all the way down here in this trippy hallway. Oh, I did put those up. Huh. I thought I didn't. Okay then. So stay. I said stay. So we are going to put those there. And that's basically all that I did. That's basically how I spent my non-wither fighting days, was finishing up the pathway to here. Over to the utterly useless gas killing zone. You know what? I don't... I suck. Alright. Oh, okay, well, maybe not as useless, but he's not flying over this way at all. Come on. Come on, you know you wanna. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Well, okay, other than the fact that now I'm gonna be on fire. Alright, any place I can get you? Come on. Alright, we'll see if that fell any place where I can retrieve it. Yay! Alright, not as useless as I thought. Okay, that was worth the trip. It's kind of turned into a gold farm. I don't feel like fighting Pigman right now, so we're just going to leave that. Let's see if we got... Alright. Let's see if we can't get any... I really need to get rid of this soul sand, but I didn't bother because I've got an entire chest full of soul sand from projects like these. Alright, let's see if we can't find any skeletons. Wither skeletons, to be specific. I know there's not a lot that spawns down here. For whatever reason. Just mostly these guys. That's probably what's taken up the mob cap. Ah! There's one. Give me your skull. Lame. Hey! Hey, buddy! Hey, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, sorry. Sorry, did I make you mad? Huh? Get out of my way. No, but you made me mad. Stupid sword. I see a blaze. There's a spawner over there. Oh, he apparently sees me. Well, I don't feel like getting set on fire today, so he's not here. just healed up my armor. So yeah, so we came up with a better area, for us anyways, to battle the Wither. And we're successful a couple of times. So decided it was about time I got myself a beacon before I stopped playing on this world altogether. Alright, let's see. Okay, I need to get rid of that. We'll just get that out of the old inventory, okay? Or the old hotbar. Here, have a sword. I'm gonna go away and that thing's like never gonna despawn. So yeah, so we've basically finished up everything we wanted to do. Fought the Wither, fought the Dragon, several end runs. Obviously a lot of it was done before I started streaming. Like, in general. But, you know, is what it is. So I've decided I'm going to do two things. One, I'm going to take each of the streaming episodes and edit them down so that they're slightly less boring. And then, let's show off what we did. Where our little Wither... We tried something because there was always, like back in the old 360 edition or whatever, you could stop the Wither from going places with obsidian. And that stopped being a thing a while ago, but we hadn't really thought about, well, will the obsidian at least slow him down? And so what Patushka did was she lined the... Is it up? Yes, it is. Okay. I don't have a stable there, so... Anyway, she lined the room, just dug out like a 30 by 30 roughly area, lined the walls and ceiling with obsidian, then filled it back in down to, you know, a very small Wither spawning room size with like stone and whatnot. And it did nothing, really. But, you know, we, unlike last time, were victorious. So let's head out to the swamp. I have no idea what time of day it is. It is nighttime, so just for fun, let me reset my spawn, which is going to suck if I die before I do it again, because this is all the way out here. Alright. So I'm basically winding down this world because the guesstimates for the Village and Pillage update hitting beta phases with it, or whatever, is within the next... You can see all the cobblestone where he had to rebuild the room. And apparently the sky, there we go, is sometime within the next few weeks. So... yeah, I'll be starting an entirely new solo world, more than likely. May have cameo appearances by Patushka if she wants to play along, but usually the worlds tend to be, because we play together, split screen and all that, the worlds tend to belong to her, because she does all the big mega farms and whatnot, so... But yeah, this was the room, and he blew basically all of this apart. Like the first time, it was all over that way. Just was trying to get over there, destroyed the wall of the tunnel. It was all sorts of fun. And we had strength potions and night vision potions and health potions on us, which I had to use one. I'm not afraid to admit it. But I also had a fire resistance potion because last time where I had dug it out, it was way too much lava around. So just in case, I had fire potions on me. And we didn't do it because one of the things that kept just destroying, or what destroyed us last time, was the little silverfish, believe it or not. I guess, if enough of them spawn and you're not really paying attention to them because they're little, or the stone lice, as somebody called them, they'll mess you up. So, but that was our wither fight. I will probably try on my own. I mean, in all honesty, on easy mode, because alone, on normal or hard, I'm not that Minecraft player. I'm not that guy. I am not PvP guy. I am not combat guy. Although, I will say one thing. I'm just looking to see if I see any witches or anything, because, this is a swamp, and we didn't really, or I didn't really explore it much to see if there was a witch hut nearby. So, I don't really feel like doing it now either, so we're just going to leave. But anyway, so I'll probably try it again, because I do kind of want to get my ineptitude at combat on camera, so to speak. This way. Reggie? Yeah, you know what? Because one of the things that I'm thinking about doing, and if anybody watches this and wants to feedback, feel free, is that I'm going to post the episodes edited. Maybe I'll upload like one a week or something. And, just walking through tunnels with no aim. And then do like a highlights of me being terrible, or something like that, or just one where I walk by all the pigmen and refer to them by name, because I think that would be kind of amusing. Edit out all my random coughing. So I haven't quite settled on a specific stream day, because things have been hectic. Plus, I recently started playing Fallout 4, and was going to stream that, but I actually kind of want to just do a playthrough, so that I'm a little bit more familiar with the game. Because, like, I played Fallout 3, and enjoyed it, but did not have the urge to play Fallout 4. I had kind of just settled into the Elder Scrolls more. And I make the joke that they're the same game, but they're not. But structurally they're the same game. And so like I've beaten Skyrim between the 360 and the Xbox One probably like 20 times. So although I'm not talking 100% like all factions, missions, things like that done, just killed Alduin. But not to mention all the other games that I started with with different mods and whatnot. So, but I'm doing an unmodded Fallout 4 playthrough right now, because I want the achievements, or whatever ones I can get. So once I beat the game and I get my achievements and whatnot, then I might start a Let's Play that has nothing major, but stuff like the unofficial Fallout patch, and things like the stuff that just make the game less glitchy. I don't need to be running around dressed as Darth Maul or anything, although that mod does look kind of cool. So, but then again, I'm kind of in a bit of a Star Wars hype. By the way, for the record, since this is the weekend that the new the episode 9 teaser trailer hit officially, I'm not a big fan of the title Rise of Skywalker. However, And I don't know if anybody else has pointed this out, but I pointed it out to a coworker that was just complaining. I mean, truth be told, he complains about everything Star Wars. So, hey, one of my all-time favorite movies is The Empire Strikes Back, and I realize that they're not all going to be The Empire Strikes Back. Okay, that being said, you had Revenge of the Sith, Return of the Jedi, so you have R of something. So Rise of Skywalker thematically makes sense. So that's all. That's all I got to say on that. But and oops, that is the wrong thing in that chest. There we go. Done the wither. So, also off camera. Sorry, guys. But yeah, so thought about maybe going for a Chivo or something to... And I never did quite get... Well, hold on, because the... I may be speaking too soon on this. Yeah, I never did quite get this chest filled up again, but, it is what it is. And how are we doing? Was I doing kelp, or was I... Nope. Well, maybe we'll do a little bit of that. But... So yeah, Kippers and Bob Barker and Clinton Fursworth and Snuggly Poo and Robert Paulson and Scampers, Lord Scratchington. I'm gonna miss you. What? Hey, Frederick, what are you doing back there? Come over here. There you go. I mean, those beds are for you guys. I know, you guys can... Alright, you know what? If you're just going to be difficult... There we go. Let's go see if anything nasty spawned out here. Because I did have this sitting out. Or I had this running all through an entire night where I was staring at my stream rules while I was getting set up. But yeah, I'm kind of going to miss this area. This was super cool to find. Didn't really do as much with it as I planned on, and I can always come back to it, but I never do. I rarely go back to old worlds, and if I do, it's like I did earlier, or just loading up. I loaded up the console edition and was looking at stuff. Yeah. So we'll come up here. This I wanted to do more with as well. I was planning on extending bridges, like that one, over to some of the other top areas. I even started clearing out some stuff to put a few more builds up here. I keep going the wrong way. But just never quite got around to it. And I can take some inspiration from some of this stuff. And it's kind of funny because while I was working on this, I was listening to a stream of Geek and Sundry's Vampire the Masquerade D&D campaign. Or, sorry, tabletop role-playing campaign. It can't be D&D. And for some reason, every time I come up here, it just reminds me of that. Oh, I'm already getting nostalgic. So, might have something to do with the fact that today I was listening to some of the Hermitcraft anniversary live streams. Oh, wrong one. And they were looking at old seasons. So maybe I'm just in a nostalgic mood from that. Who knows? And I do that every time. So yeah. Gonna take a quick look, one last look around at everything. Go see all the cows, most of which I killed. The bat, which I was gonna name... Hey, wait a minute. I'm short a cow. I'm missing a cow. Oh well. I mean, it's not a big deal. Just... But anyways, yeah, the plan is... What I'd like to do is to actually do a realm on the new village and pillage, but that way everybody who wants to play and build can actually kind of do it without having other people logged in. That would be cool. Boink. Just visiting the pigs and the cows and the sheep. Yeah, see, I got 4 of you guys. Alright. And the tree farm that I barely used. So I've already got plans for what I want to do. And I heard you, Drowned. I heard you. I already have plans for the next installment, season, if you will, of whatever I end up naming. I already know what I'm going to name the new world, but find that out later when I do it. So I actually have like 3 different names because I've already done Grumplandia and I've done New Grumpshire, and off the top of my head I cannot remember there was another one, so gotta keep getting creative with it. And there's the fishing thing that I never used. Like, seriously, I think I built it and never... I think I fished 1 day. That is what it is. So let's get to a bed, do one last tour around the world, and get ready for the update. Which I think I was in mid-sentence. And, they're spawning. Meh. Is Tuesday or Wednesday is the rumor for the village and pillage on Bedrock, so we'll see what happens there, and I gotta learn a whole new villager trading mechanic. That's gonna be obnoxious, but fun at the same time. Oh, Grumpelstiltskin. I'm gonna ride Vermithrax anyways. He's named after a cooler fictional character than you. Now we'll visit the Blaze Farm on the way back. Oh, this was such a pain in the butt to build. Hi. I wonder just how much of my streams is just me riding down this tunnel in silence. And let's go this way. You know what, I should have brought the horse then. I think the next world I'm going to make less trippy tunnels. Oh! I didn't build a horse thing here. That's alright, this is just the ocean monument. Oh yes, and this was the first... This was the site of the failed wither fight. Oh... I mean, mean, it ended badly. It was terrible. You know what? Let's head over there anyways. Because I'm just more or less just trying to fill time. I mean, it was so bad, like, it started with us not being able to find the entrance. You know, the one that I had put in there the day before. I still can't find it. There's torches here. Ah, there we go. Oh, yeah. Down to bedrock we go. Oh, this is gonna... Yeah. Okay, I've got monsters on. Or, you know, so this could be interesting. Let's light it up a little bit. Yeah. Oh, we were smart enough to light up some of it. But, this did not go in our favor. I mean, it eventually did. But yeah, this happened. I gotta be careful, make sure nothing tries to shoot me off of here. But, oh, it's just a tour, so I could probably put it on peaceful, but where's the fun in that? But yeah, this is what happened, and I kind of had a feeling it was going to, which is why I brought, potions of, yeah, we had to, like, dig our way back out of here. It was not good. I brought fire-resistant potions because I just knew that it was going to be that kind of bad. The spot Patushka found was much more conducive to fighting the Wither. So props to her. Because those ones went much better. I mean, it was so bad I deleted the stream. I don't think anybody wanted to hear my wife and I, like, frustratingly yelling at each other because we're dying. Even though it really was just one of those things. So, rage quitting Minecraft. You know it's a bad day when you're rage quitting Minecraft. Like, we were prepared to lose all our stuff. Like, we knew it could happen. But it doesn't make it doesn't, like, suck any less when it does. I'll park this over here. What's in here? More boats. Should have put some hose in there, too. Let's get out of here. Shoop. Okay. So, a couple of things that I think bear explanation, such as my horse's name is Vermithrax. Vermithrax is a dragon from one of my favorite... I don't even want to say guilty pleasure, because I actually enjoy the movie as a movie, but it's a movie called Dragon Slayer from, like, the early 80s. Of course. Oh, look at you. You're so cute. Anyways, and it's still, to me, one of the best dragons ever committed to film. So, I tend to name horses after dragons. I've named them after the dragons from How to Train Your Dragon, because I do have a bit of a toothless obsession. And I've named them after dragons from Game of Thrones. You know, just what the heck. So, my cats and dogs I tend to name with the theme too. This theme was just the most ridiculous cat names I could think of. So, as well as I usually have a naming theme for my, tools and yes, this. Okay, get it's get out, get away from the bed. It's not village and pillage yet. I tend to, like, I've named them after I've done Metallica songs. Hey, she decorated. That's right. She did tell me she decorated some more. Let's see what she did. She put a lantern. Okay, I made the table and chairs. That's neat. Got an end rod. I did give her some end rods. Another lantern. That's supposed to be a lamp. Pretty good. Random lectern at the top. Sure. Am I wearing my elytra? No. Alright. We're going to head back down. Her building's coming along. She's getting better. Alright, you know what? I realize I pretty much started out episode 1 complaining about the... Stop that. Complaining about them leaving all the doors open. See, we did put the... Batushka put the iron doors up because, got tired of them leaving that open and potentially bringing in mobs. So there was a lot of work that went into here. A lot. Now, okay, I'm not even going to talk about that yet. But she and I basically took, like, most of these were existing, and we expanded them and added doors. So, just making buildings bigger, expanding and adding new farms for them to play with, and more or less just kind of upscaling. We did the wall. I mean, it's not pretty, but, all we had was cobblestone. So, you get a cobblestone wall, and I kind of went with the theme anyway, so it was just one day she just said, you know what? I'm not going to move. I'm just going to stay here. I was like, okay. So, yeah, I don't think I need to do a complete tour again. I just kind of wanted to come in here because I always find her cats amusing. Alright, let's go sleep. I was thinking about doing the, because I built that phantom killing area and never used it. Just kind of spam it. So, hey, football, what's going on? You're catching the final stream from this world because the update's about to hit, so I'm just kind of doing a nostalgic trip down the same areas that I show in all of my streams. But yeah, so I slept, so I don't think I'm not gonna goof around. My original plan was actually tackling some phantoms just for the heck of it while I just babble on about the new update that's gonna hit probably this week, so. And then I slept and ruined it. Where'd he go? Bye, little guy. And, just a quick plug. I have started editing and uploading the other streams as, like, more Let's Play style videos on my YouTube channel, which is BigPapaGrump. So I got the first one up, and I'm going to be doing that over the next probably over the next few weeks, while we make sure the village and pillage update actually hits this week, because I've pretty much done all I can do here. I mean, I could always just go build something, but like I said, there's an update coming this week, so I might as well start brushing up on my villager breeding. You know what? We'll make one last stop down here. So, of course, I'll be streaming all of my epic failures on the new update. We got anything? Oh, yeah. Hey, maybe we can get a couple of skulls. Come here. Yeah. Oh, I got too close and he withered me. And I still didn't get a skull, did I? Nope. It's funny, like, I'll go and I'll kill, like, 50 of those things and not get a skull, and then I'll kill 4 in a row and they'll all have skulls. Alright, let's get rid of the sword, even though it's not really going to matter. Not that sword, that sword. Bye. Let's go down and see what we got down here. Hopefully with the new update they'll fix the lag, the menu lag. Well, that was hardly worth using the button. Oh well. But yeah, I was right before you hopped on, I was talking about how I'm feeling nostalgic because I was watching on Hermitcraft. It's their 7-year anniversary, and a lot of them been live streaming the old season worlds. And I was like, oh, flashing back. So I'm feeling nostalgic. And I knew this was going to be my last stream from this world. So I figured, what the heck. Let's go take a look here. Because I'm sure I showed this off in the last stream, but... these tunnels are trippy. Alright, next world, my nether tunnels are not going to be this style. Maybe I'll let Petushka handle the nether tunnels. Alright, we'll give one last try. Let's go not kill a ghast where I can get its drop. This has just been a whole season of stuff that almost worked. My drowned farm almost worked. See, like they're just out of range. Got a mushroom. There's going to be one that just comes up from the side, like all close. You watch. Come on, I got fire protection. Let's roll. Let's do this. Ah, yeah. There's 3 of you not coming over here. Like I said, there's too much stuff up top. That island there isn't helping. If I was going to, I kind of built most of this as I knew that it was starting to wind down. Probably would have put a little bit more effort in, gotten rid of that little floating area, drawn them in a little closer. No, this is the same one I've been on. Oh, and hello. No, this is the only one I've streamed from, if that's what you're asking. I've just been tinkering. You'll wait. Okay, you lost me. Of course, I'm also sleepy, so that might have something to do with it. So I'm not 100% sure I know what you're asking me. You know what? Let me go get the kelp from up here. I'll do one last round of kelp. Why not? And it will be forever smelting. Air. Alright, I think I started over here, so they should have all floated up by now. Yeah, I think on the next world or realm or whatever it is we end up doing for the next one that I start streaming from, I'm going to try a lot more redstone stuff, so I'm going to have to start brushing up on what does and doesn't work with bedrock, because quite frankly, all the cool, super cool stuff doesn't seem to work in bedrock. If I had the patience to sit in front of my computer, I'd just play on Java. Well, not just play on Java, but try playing on Java. Alright, do I got any more slimes? No. Kind of disappointing. Okay, that went weird. I didn't knock any out of the ground, did I? Or out, well, yeah, alright, cool. Alright, collect. Like that was with a question mark. I wasn't just repeating what you said. Am I gonna be able to get up? Nope. I'm also gonna I know I've said this like 500 times, but I'm gonna space out my rooms better if I'm gonna use water elevators. Alright, so let's see. What do we got? We'll come back for these, though. Not bad. Put the rest of my stuff away. I found this. We had already actually started the world, I just kind of just said, you know what, I'm just gonna plug in a seed and let's play. And then I copied the seed into creative, and then flew around looking for a spot to build a separate base than the one that I had going on. Usually, what we do, because most of the worlds are Patushka's. Like, she's usually player one because she's the one that it's like, I'm going to start a new world, and then I just end up playing along. And what she does is she'll put the okay, I can't read the name, but thank you for the follow. Yeah, it's too transparent. I'll get it in a sec. Hold on. Husky Titan. Hello. So, what she'll do is she'll plug in a seed and kind of take a look around and make sure that it has a mesa, make sure that it has ocean monuments, because you can get seeds that like they just don't spawn, or they don't spawn right, or they're so ridiculously far away. And sometimes she'll scout out the nether to see, like, okay, what do we have in the way of nether fortresses and stuff like that. So she'll make sure that they're there. And like with this one, I didn't scout it out ahead of time, and it only has that first where I have my blaze farm. I was planning on making a double blaze spawner if there were two next to each other, and there actually were. However, only one spawner spawned. The other one had the staircase with the little fenced-in area, but no spawner. So, I mean, it's fine the way it is, but, so, had I scouted that out ahead of time, I would have probably picked a different seed. But yeah, that's what we do, is we'll usually go into creative, check out the world, make sure that it has what we want, make sure it's got a decent-sized jungle or a decent-sized mesa, because we're going to need a lot of resources. So, I've got a zombie pigman. You know what, let's take care of this again one last time before I move on to updating to the... Did I get them both? I got them both. Cool. Hi. Bye. Where'd you go? Oh, I sent him back through the nether. Oh, I'm going to have to fight him there. Alright, well, let's get it over with. I was doing you a favor. Are you aggroed? No, you're just hanging out in my portal now. Probably. What I'll do is I'll, take a look, because I'm planning on doing a realm. Just because it's easier. That way, when you do a world like this, if Patushka wants to play with me, or if Kitty Cookie wants to play with me, I'm using our gamer tag names. You know what? Yeah, you could just guard this. Alright, you just chill. If we want to, play and not do split screen for everybody, then you almost have to do a realm, because otherwise... Oh, oops. See? Terrible at Minecraft. Otherwise, you're stuck... Somebody's stuck doing split screen. And it's just obnoxious and all that other stuff. And I know, since the wife and I don't always work the same schedule, because she has certain days that she works evenings, so she'll play in the morning. And it's just a pain in the butt if you're going to, like, okay, I'm player 2, so I have to log in Grump, and then I have to, log in myself, and it's split screen, so I don't actually get the field of view I want. So it's kind of nice to not have to do that. So that's one of the ideas that I'm having. And we usually go, pick a seed, check it out, fly around in creative. If we like it, then we use that seed to start the new world. I don't know if that's cheaty or not, but yeah, so... And plus, with the new villager mechanics and stuff, I don't want to, completely screw it up on the first try. So, man, this is. I don't think I didn't need all those animal farms. They just spawn like crazy out here. So I hope that answered your question, football. What's gonna be a pain in the butt is if the update doesn't happen this week. But all of the usual suspects like Toy Cat and Skippy and those guys that like to go on and on about the when the updates are coming out, they all seem to think it's going because apparently it went to cert towards the end of this week, like like Thursday or Wednesday, Thursday somewhere. It went to cert, and that usually means that Tuesday or Wednesday it's gonna, like the following Tuesday or Wednesday, it's gonna hit. So, and that one I'll start from scratch, and I've already got some ideas about what type of base I want to build and what kind of village I want to sort of construct. Because this one, with the village and pillage, with the pillagers coming through and everything, it's they're almost like asking you to like wall in your villages. Like we've been doing that forever just to keep the mobs out, but now up their what they think of you, and they gossip and all that in more positive ways about you and all this other stuff. So ooh, hey, XP. I always take that when it's just lying around. So ooh, more. See if I can heal up my sword. Nope. Oh well. Actually, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna heal up my stuff one last time before I sign out, and if I ever come back into play, I'll have fully healed stuff.